Which expression or what expression accurately represents this situation? We have one answer in. Think about your answer carefully. Trinary said, hope that's like a yay. Great. I did so amazing. Alright, you got 21 answers in. We have 19 seconds, 18 seconds, 17. I hope I got it right. Go ahead, Sass. Sass is hoping. Alrighty, let's see. How much time do we have left? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's see how people did. Okay, we have 5 people who got this correctly. Whoa. What? Let's look at this. Let's look at this media. How can we explain what's going on here, Isaiah? Isaiah, can you explain what's going on?
You just want me to read it, right?
No. I want you to explain, like, how did you break this apart to know what this answer is? This is rigged. It's not rigged.
I didn't get it right, so...
Okay, so how can we explain... Thank you, Isaiah. But how can we break this apart? How can we break this apart? Who knows how to... Go ahead, Angel. Can you explain this for me?
So, at the beginning, you know you're at negative 20 feet compared to sea level. And it says you're going down at a rate of 8 minutes, 8 feet per minute. So, if you were to multiply the minutes by 8, that would get you how many feet you go down by. And so, yeah, then you would have to add those.
Exactly. So we already know we can think of this as something like we can think of this 8 feet per minute as our unit rate, which we love that word. We've always loved that term. This is our unit rate, right? And we know that this changes, it decreases, or we're decreasing by 8 feet every minute. And we have X amount of minutes. So we know to figure out how many minutes we're decreasing by, or how many feet we're decreasing by, we have to multiply the number of minutes times the feet. I'm triggered. Interesting. And we know that we start at negative 20 feet. And so that means that the only expression that represents what we see is negative 20 feet plus this negative 8 feet per minute times X. Grr. Interesting. I'm getting scared by what I'm seeing in the chat. A lot of people are not happy. But this is why we have to read the questions carefully. Think about what they're asking us and then move on. Figure out how to dissect it from that. Okay? Let's look how people did. So Adriel is at number 1. Go ahead. Angel's at number 2. Alamatu's at number 3. Then we have Edgar and Jaden. Congrats, guys. Let's move on to the next one. We have 2 more. Think about this carefully. Which of the following expressions is equivalent to 3 times negative 6? How can we tell if something is equivalent? Don't leave the game, Christian. Stay with the game. Stay with the game. Okay, we can talk about how people feel about this game after, because people...
I'm leaving. I'm done.
Do not leave the game. No, that means, okay, if you don't get it, you don't get the homework pass. However, this is super important because we also have, what do we have that's coming up in the next week? We haven't talked about it, but we have, go ahead, Adriel.
Unit test.
Okay, thank you, Suheibu, for sharing out the answer. But we do have a unit test coming up, and we need to know this information for the test. So, minus the fact, like, whether we get the homework pass or not, this is important information that we have to know. Who said no buy? Mariatu, no, we need to know this information. So, it's important. If you don't get it now, don't make this catch you on the test because we don't want to have this feeling during the test. So, let's explain this. Which of the following expression is equivalent to 3 times -6? How can we tell if expressions are equivalent? How can we tell if expressions are equivalent? Isabella, how can we tell?
We can tell if they have like similar characteristics.
If they have similar characteristics, okay. How else can we tell? So similar characteristics, okay, that could help us out. But how else could we tell? How else could we tell? What? The question is rigged. I'm sorry. How is this rigged? Go ahead, Arlette. Ooh, I think this one is actually incorrect. Hold on,
The first thing that I did was that I checked if it was the answer was going to be negative or positive, and in this case, it was going to be negative.
Arlette, I actually did something There's something incorrect with this one because I switched it for the other game, but I didn't switch it for this one. So this answer, after reading it, the answer is going to be -18. So that is not the answer choice that is showing up here because this one is 12 minus -6.
Yes.
Yes.
So is it red?
So the red is correct. Yes. Yes, Mariatu.
Then why did it say that we're thought it?
What happened?
It keeps saying that we're wrong if we choose red.
No, but red was correct. In this instance, red was correct. That was our bad. That was our bad because this is correct. Red was correct because this answer is -18 and then -12 minus 6 is -18. I'm sorry. I fixed it for the first class but didn't fix it for the second class. Sorry about that, y'all. So that is going to change our score in a not so great way. Who got the red? Who got that right? Who got that right? Ezekiel said he got it right. Arlette said it.
No, wait. Hi. So, I'm just going from student to teacher. You have completed high school completely online last year. Now you're in college. It's 2021. How is it going so far?
It's good, I guess. I feel like I'd be learning more if I was in person, but I still learn a few bit of stuff. Like, I'm in film right now, and my film class is mostly like, we don't really meet for Zooms. We meet for like, if we have any questions or office hours. And we just went through like the production of film, like where film started from. And it's good. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So are you making any movies right now?
No.
It's online. We want to watch something online. Instead of Netflix, what movie are you coming out with?
We actually watch movies. We watched
No, but what I'm saying is that people are bored at home. They're watching Netflix. Are you coming out with any movie right now?
No.
So how did high school...
I don't want to make movies. I want to write movies.
Oh, you're a writer.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you're artistic. We know that. It's all artwork. So, tell me, did the high school online prepare you for being in college totally online right now?
I mean, most of my high school experience was not online.
Right.
I only had like 4 months online.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
I feel bad for the kids who are doing like their senior year online fully. Yeah.
Okay. Any coping mechanism? Shout out to people.
Don't stay at home all the time. Find something to do, like go for a walk, find a job, volunteer somewhere. I don't know.
Beautiful.
Like, find something you're passionate about.
Thank you. Okay, back to the student. How is online school going?
Online is going fine.
Do you rather online or in person?
You said 2 words.
I understand. Online or in person?
Depends.
I think there's a lot of pressure for both students and teachers during this time. There's a lot